Salut tout le monde, c'est Meilleur Gaming. On se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo pour un test de la démo de Voice of Cards. C'est ce qu'on fait du coup Nier, même créateur que Nier du coup. Euh, la démo a été présentée hier ou ce matin même pour ceux qui ont vu la rediff sur Nintendo Direct. Voilà. C'est un jeu de cartes, RPG jeu de cartes. On va découvrir ça ensemble. Donc les musiques. Vous savez ce que je pense des musiques, hein. Donc langue texte français, anglais, japonais. Et on se lance dans la démo.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons.
Allez, c'est parti
Present
pour le gameplay.
yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
C'est parti.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions.
Ok, c'est la reine.
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin. The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwin. It is these 3 our story follows today. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft summon is under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not. It seems the troubled Queen is judged she can entrust this. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty, and thus the quest falls. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
Qu'est-ce que lui manque? Qu'est-ce que lui poser aux questions pour ça la récompense?
Usually, one would expect recompense for this, as demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order. You hold your tongue. The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important. The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton. The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure. The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Ok.
The castle gates are sealed shut. It seems the guards have their hands full battling monsters. We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster. You dare stand in our way? Edwin scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship. Rout the enemy.
D'accord, c'est un petit peu RPG donc. Ouais. Ok, donc un DPU, on les attaque. Donc c'est un espèce d'RPG en jeu de cartes, ça c'est bizarre. Hein. C'est pas mal, hein. Pourquoi je t'ai rien dit? Attaque de feu. Ok. Oh. Critique. Ok.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she's showing no signs of weariness from battle. Berwin silently wipes the monster's ichor from his. Edwin inspects the remains of their foe. The Queen spoke. Winifred gives a grim nod at his. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior. First things first. The Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nixton, they set their sights.
D'accord.
Welcome to Nixton, hails a man. The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred. Welcome to Nixton. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Donc là je passe à 15. Ok, du stuff comme RPG. En dessous. Ok.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Ok, on peut s'en équiper.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there, the woman sighs. The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the fellowship, she calls out she's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
D'accord.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine. She turns to the fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. It seems she's only now realized the fellowship are disciples of the Ivory. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
D'accord. Ouais. Top.
How may I help you? The proprietress
Je peux
inquires.
acheter des objets.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks. The woman begs the fellowship for their autographs. I know there's nothing upon asking. A strange creature, she says. Nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it. Apparently, rumors claim the monster fled to the west. You make your way to the... Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. An innocent-looking young boy accosts. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
On va essayer comme ça, j'ai pas eu les règles. Ok. Ok, on a des quêtes annexes. Propre. Ok, je prends direct. Il n'y a pas de lock. Ok. Si c'est fixé pas ça. Ouais. Il y a 31 points. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh là, 3, 4, 5. Et je pense qu'il a gagné. Allez, un peu plus loin. Un petit tasse. C'est des points là. Oh là là. Désolé. Il reste plus de cartes, de toute façon. Oh là là. J'ai un peu de chance, moi. Oh là, 21 points. Oui, bien la mine. J'ai gagné. Ah bah oui, bien. Ok.
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
J'ai pas noté une référence. Ok, c'est ça que je... Ok. Oh, c'est cool, petite niche annexe, c'est bien.
It would be unwise to leave the town with so few leads. Perhaps you'd have the Fellowship ask around for more information. The man, he didn't get it. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the body. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity. Realization strikes Winifred. The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
C'est parti. On s'est regardé, hein. On se regarde. Go.
Let's do this.
D'accord, c'est j'aime pour le coup spécifique un peu. Ok. Ah oui, il peut générer des gemmes, ok. Ok, des attaques élémentales. Ok, reste sur des points de vie. D'accord, pas de carte. Ok, reste au niveau. Ok.
And fight.
Ah, si on peut plus au niveau. Généralien. Ok. Ok, moins de défense. Allez, c'est le tuer. 4. Oh, c'est toi qui fais one shot. GG. Miss. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? C'est spécial, hein, comme type de jeu, mais j'aime beaucoup.
Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large... The sun bears down hard upon us this day, when a traveler lets out a chuckle. Indeed, I've just been swimming in the sea. I beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster? He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. I suspect you might... The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if the traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fisherman on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Un jeu de plateau. Et des cartes. Ça mélange bizarre.
And fight.
Nous, on se voit. C'est pas comme ça. Et one shot, salut. Manque pas de butin, gros chevalier. Ah, une potion. Oh, mince. Mauvais choix.
The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisiteness has no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his... That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling. Night after night, it leaves port with this to the fisherman's mind. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away. Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks if the fisherman snatches up the concoction. So delighted, he opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
D'accord. On va faire le petit combat avant d'être là.
And fight.
Ah, Moudon c'est trop. GG, bien sûr. Encore un niveau? Enfin. Ok. Moi je suis quand même bon, hein. Ça peut un peu bien. Ouais, tout seul. Super. Peut-être on monte encore un petit niveau et après on y va. Un coffre. Oh, Oh. Une queue de phénix.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see.
Ah, une bloque, un démon.
Don't hold back.
Faut que je tire rapidement ça. Hein. Quatre. Et le barbare. Voilà, ça va. Allez. Il gameplay très bien en fait. Vraiment un plaisir à l'ancienne avec des cartes. C'est un mélange très particulier mais appréciable. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez, mais moi je trouve que c'est très sympathique.
Are you ready to set sail for the cave? The fisherman. All right then. Just let me know when you're ready, he says cheerily. A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode. The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Il y a des animaux comme ça, un peu des spéciales. Beaucoup de défense. Tac. Un. Ok. Ah ça va. Encore. Sur deux. Ah, deux. C'est raté. Ah yes, j'ai l'électricité.
Good work.
Ils sont qui niveau mes persos? Ils sont niveau? On va peut-être acheter des petites...
Nice work.
Oh, esquive tout. Niveau 8.
about the enemy.
L'avantage c'est que les pavés normalement c'est sécure, on va faire ça. Hein.
This is the game parlor. Come play cards, the boy at reception calls. Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Non, pas de potion. On va juste acheter. Très bien acheté. Monter à la défense, mais j'ai pas. Ouais. Bateau magique déjà. Dedans en position, ça rien mieux. Moi je prends ça. Je reprends un deuxième. Acheter équipé. Je peux m'en prendre un troisième. On peut mettre que pour lui. Très bien. On est prêt. Et on part. Oula, 6.
The bizarre rock transformed into
Oh.
a gold rock.
Oh, le jackpot. Ah, je pensais qu'on avait risqué rien.
And five. That was lucky.
Très bien. Un 3. C'est parti, on va au bateau. Je n'irai. C'est dommage qu'il faut pas taper là-dessus avec ça. Vas-y, un non, clique. Ouch.
Good work. Let's shove off then.
C'est parti.
He beckons you aboard. The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave. It's damp. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says.
Parti.
Are you finished here? Asks the fisherman. How will you respond? All right then, he says, turning back toward the ship. And fight.
Dimension squelette, lumière intervalle. Ah, vite. Du feu. On peut craindre le feu. Champignon. Eric. Non, voici.
Don't hold back.
Oh. Est-ce que je peux équiper?
And fight.
Pas de niveau, hein. Ah, voilà.
And fight.
Divin sur squelette, wake. Ouais, faut que tu
Fortune favors the bold.
Ouais, c'est pas grave. Oh là là, c'est tellement mal le chevalier brun. Alors,
And fight. Excellent.
one shot. Ok, c'est bien sympathique, hein, il est bien envie, hein.
Let's do
C'est
this.
spécial, hein, mais...
Excellent.
One shot. J'ai gagné 3. Je suis dans la serre en homme ou quoi, les gars? Pas plus que 3.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk.
Ça marche.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles. Berwin pulls on the massive handle. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Bon, ça va marcher.
Something leaps out at the fellowship from the... Winifred deftly parries the attack. Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupt. Rout the enemy.
Dommage. Ouais, ça va. Ah, dommage. Dommage. Oh là là.
their surroundings has several something.
Oula. On va bien tuer rapidement. 14, critique.
Excellent.
J'ai moins peur de la ça va aller. Je me soigne. Full vie presque. Je sais pas. Oh 6, le 6 qui fait mal. Il faut le soin et on tue. Ah mais le petit point de boss full bien.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwyn, treasure in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exulted.
Ah pop.
In time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her as reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession. I bid you name anything you desire. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship. But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire camp. As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, struggles to gather his breath. Just now, a dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected. Hedwyn says so under his
Cette
breath.
idée était
So
que
the
pour
queen
un
does not
réplica
hear.
sur ceux qu'on suit. On l'a vu réplica Nida.
A profound silence settles over the royal hall, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis.
Avec pas de musique, je vais faire le jeu.
What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that will have to wait. For all, don't you worry. We'll continue the tale, and until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Donc, merci d'avoir regardé ce petit let's play qui était un peu long, il dure presque 1 heure, mais ça vaut le détour. Si vous voulez que je fasse le let's play, n'hésitez pas à me le dire dans les commentaires. Si vous aimez la vidéo, n'hésitez pas à mettre un petit like et à partager. Allez, salut tout le monde, c'était Meilleur Gaming pour une nouvelle vidéo.